Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Morales, joined now by Mr. John Howie, who's the Senior Vice President Upstream for Tellurian. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Jessica. Thank you.
Great to have you. If we can, let's start off talking about Driftwood LNG, a large facility. Will gas output from the Haynesville-Bossier be sufficient?
So the answer is yes. The Haynesville could supply all our gas needs. We feel it's a world-class asset. That said, we will likely look outside the Haynesville as well, but for right now we're focused on the Haynesville as the primary source of our natural gas.
Okay, and also Tellurian has become a producer, transporter, and developing an export facility. How does the business model work, if you will?
Well, the business model is fairly straightforward, Jessica. What we plan to do is to develop and produce natural gas from the Haynesville, transport that natural gas through our pipeline network, and acquire additional reserves or volumes off of pipelines, liquefy them in our Driftwood terminal, and then export that natural gas in the form of LNG to the world.
Okay, and moving also, your role as an upstream executive is somewhat atypical for a company that processes and ships LNG, which is traditionally in midstream downstream space from time to time. Can you discuss your position and why you chose to join the team?
Well, first of all, I don't think it's necessarily atypical. There are many global energy giants that have an integrated model. So many companies choose to produce gas and oil, own the midstream assets as well as downstream. So it's not all that atypical. And I think it is a little unusual for a development stage company in the U.S.
Okay.
I joined Tellurian because of the scale and scope of the opportunity. The ability to acquire significant reserves, and we're looking for 15 TCF plus of natural gas, and to join a management team that, in my opinion, is the best in the world.
Great. We love hearing that. And Tellurian's first producing asset acquisition is in North Louisiana. Does it plan to add additional producing assets in this area? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, Jessica. So we closed on our first Haynesville acquisition, as you mentioned, late in 2016. We're very excited about that opportunity. It gives us a toehold in the Haynesville, and we do plan to acquire more assets as we go along. We're going to be opportunistic. There's a lot of value being created in the Haynesville right now, and we want to participate in that value.
Great. Does it plan to add additional producing assets from any additional areas you can tell us about?
So as I mentioned before, our primary focus right now is on the Haynesville. It is a world-class asset and relatively low cost, also materially de-risked. However, we will consider other basins.
Okay. In the future, time will tell, right?
Time will tell. We'll be opportunistic.
Thank you, John. We appreciate your time.
You're welcome, Jessica. Thank you.
Thank you. And for Heart Energy, I'm Jessica Morales.
To stay up to date on the most recent Heart Energy videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here.